Hi and welcome to Home Gourmet. This show really is all about cooking quick, beautiful, healthy, wholesome meals for your friends and your family. We've got Kolu with us again, who really has got some incredible recipes planned for this show. Kolu, welcome. As usual, it's great to have you in the kitchen. Can't wait to eat your food.
Okay. Me not only always say it's quick and easy. This particular one, which is called Singapore noodle salad, we take a bit of time because there, as you see, there's a lot of elements. It's easy because it's all sauces here. Yeah. And then, of course, you get broccoli, carrot, the coriander leaves, which are favorite, I keep on saying it, bell peppers, and some mushroom. Here is the sesame seed, which I have to toast a bit.
Okay, lovely. And kind of sesame seeds you can pick up anywhere. It's a relatively simple ingredient to find.
Very simple ingredient to find. And just to toast this up a bit to give it a nice, the salad a bit of a nice crunch.
Crunch to it. Right. And that nuttiness of the sesame seed is lovely.
Like the sesame oil, no?
Yeah.
I know. It's supposed to be quite healthy also, no?
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. And I love, again, very healthy ingredients. I mean, you've got broccoli, which is one of those superfoods that's so good for you for a lot of, you know, a lot of ailments and things like that. Kolu, you've got, this is the soya bean.
Peanut butter.
Ah, it's peanut butter.
Now, the other day we used soya bean paste. This is peanut butter.
Okay.
This is, so it's quite interesting. This salad has, all this goes into the dressing.
Oh, right,
which we're going to make. So basically, this is brown sugar, a bit of sherry or white wine, sesame oil, chili, Chinese chili sauce or chili paste. Then we get some spring onions, red wine vinegar, soy sauce, and the peanut butter. Now you take all this minoli and you will nicely boil it down into a nice sauce. Your noodles are just nice egg noodles, any dry noodles, which will follow instructions. Boil it down. Broccoli is slightly blanched. Carrots, I have not cooked them because I like to give them the crunch. So what I have done, minoli, is given them a nice, cut them in very thin
very fine.
So it's quite easy, this thing. Now this has got nice and brown.
Toasted, it's giving off.
So just to make this quite quick.
So nice toasting on that.
Toasted that. Smoke's rising from that. So we put this on here. And we shall start with getting some stock from them.
And
if you don't mind, pour it chicken stock.
Or chicken.
You can use vegetable or stitch. This I have chicken stock. Just a little.
Is that enough?
A little wee bit more. That's great.
Super.
We let that boil. And
again, with the stock, you can use cubes if you want to, or make your own stock, whatever you prefer.
And just remember, it might get a bit salty. So never ever use salt, especially with this as soya sauce too. So this goes in here. Then I'm going to put some brown sugar.
Lovely. And I love that you've got such a huge variety of flavors for this dish.
The sherry.
Yum.
The sesame oil. The red wine vinegar.
And red wine vinegar, does it have like a slightly softer taste to normal vinegar?
Red wine vinegar is also a champagne vinegar, as they say, you know. So it's not in balsamic and red wine vinegar. Are both champagne vinegars.
That's interesting. I didn't know that. I love the taste of balsamic vinegar as well. I love it.
You can put it into anything and have, no? Even in strawberries.
That's right. I know you do a lovely dish with strawberries and balsamic.
It's very nice. So now let's get the peanut butter to melt nicely in this. I use a crunchy one so that I like a crunch in everything, you know.
Adding that lovely chili paste.
Chili paste into it. And then I'm going to add the spring onions into it. So all the yummy, nice ingredients go on into that.
Wow.
And you can see it has become, because of the peanut butter, it has become this lovely
caramel sort of
This thing, I will just taste it and then check whether we need more soya sauce into it. You taste it, Minoli, and let me know how it taste it.
Great. I'm ever ready to taste anything you make, Kolu. Lovely.
Any more chili? You like a little more chili, or that's fine?
That's perfect. And I love it when you actually take the spoon to your mouth, you get that hit of nutty
butter
kind of And
so
it's slightly sweet as well.
Yeah. So Mino, now I'm going to get you to cook, which is very simple. Right? So
are you sure you want me to do this,
I'm very sure. And I shall sit here and instruct you.
Okay, all right, here we go.
So you put the cooked noodles into the bowl.
Okay. Should I use these?
Or just get topple it. Ah, very good.
Topple it in, maybe.
Topple it in, much easier. Okay.
Okay, superb. Yeah.
Right. And now you can add the broccoli.
Okay.
And the carrots.
Okay. See, now if I could cook like this every day, this would be great.
Keep on mixing them, and I add the rest. So there's the bean sprouts.
Okay.
Which go into there. We won't put all of it, we put some of it.
And again, bean sprouts, exceptionally good for you. Yeah. Something that if you can, you should try and eat every day.
Bell peppers.
Yeah.
A lot of people have bean sprouts in the morning, no?
Yeah. And a great way to start the day. And Kolo, I have to say, I mean, again, beautifully colorful dish, which is what I love about this sort of Asian food, is you get these wonderful colors that just, you know, you really want to kind of eat it all up. And my favorite, coriander.
Yeah. So it's very easy. Yeah. And all you have to do now, Minoli, is to see that you put all of this delicious sauce into this.
Right, wow.
Okay.
My gosh, how simple is that?
And let's scrape the sauce from with your spoon.
Yeah. The sauce is so good, I'll be licking the saucepan, don't worry.
Okay. Right. Okay,
great.
Very good. So you now happily you can mix that nicely, Minori.
Okay. Right, am I doing this? Am I mixing it properly?
You're
kind
mixing
of getting
it,
all, because I want all these noodles to get coated in that beautiful sauce.
It's essential that they all get coated in that.
Yeah, and it's giving off these wonderful, wonderful aromas. Just can't wait to get stuck into this.
Yeah. See, I didn't add any salt because we already have enough of
from the soy sauce
and the stock.
And that's one thing you always say, Kolu. Be very careful when you're using soy sauce to make sure that you don't add salt into it.
Or not only soy sauce, fish sauce, oyster sauce. You have to be very, very careful with those things. I get these things out of the way.
Lovely. Put some broccoli on top there. Wow. I mean, look at this. Like you said, I mean, it was fast in the sense that, you know, very simple to kind of do.
But it's actually the sauce you have to bother about, you know?
And what a wonderful dish. I mean, what a wonderful dish, really, to kind of have for lunch if you're having people over. You know, it's nice, it's colorful, it's impressive. You've got wonderful ingredients in it. This is really the way that we really should cook at home. You know, really, I mean, I'm a firm believer of that.
We are a firm believer, but we don't practice what we preach, you know?
I don't.
So that's your nice Singapore
Wow, look at
salad.
that. Look at how beautiful that looks.
Have there.
Fabulous.
And it's a quick and easy one.
Great. Wonderful. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to taste it. I'm going to taste it from here. Okay. From what I've made.
Let's see whether you have coated the noodles properly.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see if I've coated the noodles enough, actually, with my spoon.
It's a bit of a nuisance to get into there. The noodles are a menace, no?
With my trusty spoon.
Yeah.
I've got a few on there, though.
Okay, fine.
Oh my God.
Good. Enough of salt.
It's perfectly seasoned, and I like the fact that, you know, the vegetables give it that crispy crunch to it. So you've got this lovely soft noodle with this slightly salty, peanutty sort of flavor, and a lot of crunch. So.
But we forgot one thing.
The sesame seeds.
Right. So I'm going to sprinkle it up on top here.
Wow.
Right. It gives a nice look. Actually, I like to do it like that, not that I forgot it, but I wanted to check whether you had forgotten it. Right?
Which I had, actually.
Right. Now, I'm going to put a bit of it here for you to mix again, and for you to try that one out.
Great. The nuttiness of the sesame seed.
Yeah. You managed. Good difference in the sesame seeds, no?
It's a little bit nuttier. And it really kind of, it brings out more of those Asian flavors.
Yeah. It's very easy. It's nothing complicated. Get them together, boil them together, blanch your broccoli, and throw your noodles into the hot water, and
you're done.
Excellent.
Great. So while we move on to the next dish, why don't you take a look at the recipe? We're going to have a little break, and we'll see you right after that. See you soon. Singapore noodle salad. 1/4 cup sesame seeds, 250 grams of noodles, 2 tablespoons vegetable oil, 1 bunch broccoli, separated into 1-inch florets, 500 grams of carrots shredded, 1/2 cup of chicken stock, 1/2 cup of peanut butter, 1/4 cup of red wine vinegar, 2 tablespoons dark soy sauce, 1 tablespoon sesame oil, 1 tablespoon dry sherry, 2 teaspoons sugar, 1½ teaspoons Chinese chili oil, 1/4 cup minced scallions, 2 tablespoons finely minced fresh ginger, 1 large garlic clove minced, 1 cup bean sprouts, 1 cup thinly sliced button or shiitake mushrooms or separated enoki, 1 large red bell pepper cut into thin julienne, 2 tablespoons of minced chives. Hi and welcome back to Home Gourmet. Now, in the first segment of our show, Kulu made that wonderful Singapore noodle dish. But before we move into our next dish, Kulu, we've had a lot of questions from our website for you. Actually, the first one that I wanted to kind of ask you today, it's from Gladys from Valigama. And what she wants to know, Kulu, is with that wonderful red Thai curry that you made, can she substitute the meat? You had chicken. Could she put maybe beef or pork?
Yes, of course, you can use everything. You can use chicken, you can use, but we did, beef, pork, as well as the fish.
Okay, so you can have fish in that.
Yeah, you can do that. It's very nice. And you must also tell Gladys that, Gladys, if you're listening or watching this program, I should say, you can also do the same curry, just alternating without the red curry paste, using the green curry paste.
Okay, wonderful. So it's just a slight...
A lot of variations there.
Wonderful, great. Kulu, we also had a gentleman called Tiron, who lives in Colombo 3, and his was more of an interesting question. He wanted to know if he could take you out for dinner.
Anytime. I think you should give him my telephone number or my address or my email address. I would be very happy to go out with Tiron for dinner.
Wonderful. Well, there you go, Tiron. Kulu's willing to go out for dinner with you, so you'll be a happy man.
Right. Now, Minoli.
Yes.
It's all about remnants now. Not the first one, of course.
Yeah.
There's also, I mean, this is not necessarily remnants, but you know, you always make a little spaghetti for the house, and there's some spaghetti left. You always find a tomato, a cucumber, bell pepper, and sometimes, you know, you want to clear your fridge, you know.
Yeah.
And I always find boxes. No, it annoys me.
Yeah.
Right. So I was just thinking up of something, and then I always get this nice pasta salads.
Right, yeah.
So now we have done a lot of Asian food, but this is a little variation, a little deviation from that actually. So here we have some leftover cold pasta.
Okay.
There's some cucumber, which is in the fridge.
Yeah.
Tomatoes. You see this same bell peppers, green and red, because there's half and half.
Lovely.
Right. There's some button mushrooms left. This is either this is a vinaigrette, or you can use Italian dressing.
Okay.
I don't know whether you buy the bottle stuff. I prefer to make my own.
Yeah.
Mayonnaise, of course, and of course black pepper and salt.
Pasta salad. 400 grams cooked pasta, 2 tomatoes chopped, 1 bell pepper chopped, 1 cucumber chopped, 1 can sliced mushrooms, 1 8-ounce bottle of Italian dressing or vinaigrette, 1 bottle of Salad Supreme, found in the spice section of supermarkets. I love this idea, Kulu, of like using what you have left over at home, because otherwise it ends up wasting and you chuck it away, and
it's just chucked away there in the fridge. Every week, you know, I always insist that I go through the fridge, see what's not necessary, either use it or dispose of it. There's no point keeping, because you know, one day it'll be really old, and you know, suddenly accidentally on one hungry day you'll eat it,
and that'll be the end.
That'll be the end. So for this, I just put a nice spoon of mayonnaise.
Dollop of mayonnaise in there.
Yep. Then we'll add some vinaigrette into it, or Italian dressing. Easy to make. And
how do you, sorry Kulu, how do you make that?
The vinaigrette, I use a little mustard, garlic, salt, pepper.
Right.
And then I whisk it up with olive oil, and then put white wine vinegar. If you have some herbs in the house, you throw in some herbs also. More the merry everything. It's just keep on adding. All right. Then we will add we get the whisk. Whisk this up together.
So you've got like a really nice creamy yet slightly tart kind of base.
Exactly. Then we'll throw in the tomato into it. Mix the tomato well into it. Some of the juices will come out of the tomato. And then we'll put some of the cucumber, which is there. Are you a cucumber fan?
I love it. I love it actually because it's really refreshing and cooling, and you can eat as much of it as you like without putting on any weight.
Yeah, guilt-free. You go for these Ayurvedic sessions, they love to feed you. I went for 3 days, they fed me cucumber.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, that's quite fun.
And it's very good for your skin, isn't it, cucumber? It's supposed to be, I suppose, because it's full of water.
Cooling for your system. We toss the mushrooms in.
So you've got a lovely mixture going on there.
Yeah. And then, last but not least,
we add
up all our
pasta,
all our noodles into it.
And this is something that you could always kind of make and send with your kids for their school lunch, or your husband when he doesn't want to have maybe rice for lunch. You could pack it up in a box.
And now most officers have nice fridges, microwave ovens, all given, so you can heat up your lunch, or you know. So it's pretty convenient. And this is also a meal in itself. You get rid of all your remnants from your little bits and bobs from your fridge.
Yeah.
Right?
And just do a nice salad. And a nice sort of refreshing, healthy salad. And this is the kind of thing that you'd want to eat on a really hot day.
Hot day, I know.
You know, kind of cool yourself down a bit.
You must nicely chill this in the fridge.
Yeah.
It stays well in the fridge for some time.
Great.
And look at this.
Yum.
So quick and easy as usual.
Yeah. And which is what we want in this kind of day and age where hardly anyone has any time for themselves anymore, really.
This is for you to taste first before I put this onto the dish. I got a fork for you this time.
Thank you, Kolu. Yum, yum, yum. Honestly, I just love this show because I just get to eat the most incredible food. So all nicely wrapped up around my fork.
Enough? Pepper? Huh? Everything okay?
Perfect. Love the vinaigrette.
Yeah. I put a little extra mustard into it, that's why.
Is that's what that little...
I love the mustard.
And I like the creaminess of it.
Yeah.
You know, it's a very creamy dish, but very refreshing. Wonderful. While I keep eating, we're going to go in for a little break. But for everyone watching at home, we've got another dish with Kolu, so make sure you come back after this break. See you soon. The basis for the word salad is sal, meaning salt. This was chosen because in ancient times, salt was often an ingredient in the dressing. Salad, a term derived from the Latin sal, salt, which yielded the form salata, salted things, such as the raw vegetables eaten in classic times with a dressing of oil, vinegar, or salt. Right, well, you've had a look at our interesting facts about this sort of cuisine. Kolu's got some wonderful ingredients here, but we're going to go through that later. I wanted to ask you, Kolu, now, during the break we were talking about pasta and how, you know, people love to cook it, it's easily available. I wanted to find out, do you get that whole wheat pasta here?
Yes, you know, you not only that, you get the spinach one, the carrot, you know, the carrot flavored one.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you get, you know, the colored things you get in the supermarket, they're very nice. And there are actually a lot of people who produce pasta here. There's an Italian company, I'm sure, somewhere around, where they do this lovely homemade pasta.
Oh, really? So it's like
kind of difficult if you have a pasta machine.
Okay, those are those things that you kind of churn out.
Okay, but years gone by, we used to make our own pasta because we didn't have lasagna sheets and all. And with the rolling pin, we used to roll them out.
Wow.
It's be quite fun because you have to beat the dough. You think of the worst enemy and you power thrash it, you know. Stress management.
So you roll it out, you fold it, you roll it, you've got to go through this massive process.
It's not bad, it's quite now because you have the pasta machines, everything, it's quite easy now.
Yeah, and there's nothing like that sort of fresh handmade pasta though. That's
incredible. It's lovely.
Really quite delicious.
Yeah.
Kolu, I've kind of been looking at your ingredients, and I wasn't sure what this is.
Artichokes.
Really?
Because we have the canned ones here.
Yeah.
I love artichokes. We have a very good artichoke dip upstairs, which is very popular. People keep on ordering it and taking it out.
Because my mom's vegetarian, and whenever we come to Lemon, that's like, that's all she wants to eat. She just wants like plates and plates of artichoke.
It's very nice. So this artichoke, and it's all cut up here, and with a bit of juice I have put on the pasta to keep it not sticking together.
Oh, right,
If not, use olive oil.
Right.
And the rest of the ingredients, as you can see.
Very nice.
Chicken,
simple.
a little Dijon mustard or any other mustard you have, chopped up basil leaves, mayonnaise. These are pimentos, red bell peppers chopped. You have roasted ones at home or in a little tin, you can use that. Or roast them yourself. Chopped parsley, the artichokes, of course. Lots of Parmesan cheese. We've got nothing like pasta and cheese, salt, pepper, and of course penne pasta.
Wonderful. Great. Well, this is a lovely array of dishes. I can't wait to see what you're going to do with it. But before we get down to Kolu preparing this wonderful dish for us, why don't you take a look at the ingredients? We're going to have a little break and we'll be right back. See you soon. Chicken and artichoke pasta salad. 200 grams of pasta cooked. Half a roast chicken shredded. 4 whole marinated artichoke hearts. 2 to 3 tablespoons roasted red pepper or pimento diced, 4 tablespoons reduced calorie mayonnaise, 1 tablespoon Dijon mustard, 1 tablespoon Parmesan cheese grated, 2 tablespoons of basil chopped, 2 tablespoons of parsley chopped, salt and pepper to taste. Food historians tell us salads, generally defined as mixed greens with dressing, were enjoyed by ancient Romans and Greeks. As time progressed, salads became more complicated. Recipes varied according to place, time, and culture. Dinner salads, as we know them today, were popular with Renaissance folk. Composed salads assembled with layers of ingredients were enjoyed in the 18th century. They were called salmagundi. Today they are called chef salad. Welcome back to Home Gourmet. Kolu's got another interesting pasta dish for us that he's now going to prepare. We've had a look at these lovely ingredients. Kolu, what happens?
Well, again, it's a sort of a salad. With whatever you have. Remnants or whatever, put it together. It's always nice. It is very nice to have roast chicken you have in the house. And you put it all shredded, get it together. So we put our little penne pasta into a bowl. Right, we have all of it there.
And Kolu, when you cook pasta, how long should you leave it on the boil for?
Always check the instruction at the back of your package. But otherwise, only it's just put into plant. It has to be boiling water, salted boiling water with a bit of olive oil in it. And then put it in 6 minutes is what I always do. Otherwise you overboil it, but you can taste it. Sometimes it may be a little more or less. So here now we will put this, and I've put artichokes, which is the main feature of the dish. Nice to be scoop in all the artichoke.
Love it. Artichoke has such a wonderful flavor to it as well.
Then put the chicken as much as you need. And then we will put the Parmesan cheese also.
Lots and lots of cheese.
Lots of it. The pimentos.
Great, nice bit of colour in there.
Colour in it. Well, then we put the basil leaves. Nice and colourful, as you can see.
Nice and colourful.
And just to be sure that the mayonnaise and the mustard are put together, we can scoop the mayonnaise in here and put some of the mustard into it.
And that Dijon mustard has such a lovely flavour to it as well.
We give it a nice swirl. And we can always add more if we need, you know. Sometimes, people don't like to have too much of this mayonnaise. And
just a little bit full.
I'm going to give you the honors to mix it together, that's all.
Okay, here goes. So, now do I mix the
everything nicely.
Up. Okay.
I'm putting some pepper into this.
Great. And that's another thing, you've got to constantly season. Don't forget your salt, your pepper. Yeah. Give it a nice mix.
And add it little at a time, because you can always add more. No? Because it's better to add than have in, because you can't.
What do you do if you've ruined
you
know? Kind of give it a quick rinse.
I know it's a huge problem when you get too much of salt.
Yeah.
And that's why, you know, people always say, why do you have salt and pepper shakers in a restaurant? It is there for you to add. So don't grumble if your dish comes with less salt, you know.
So I've given this a really nice coating, I think, I hope.
Yeah. Right.
And worked in all those flavors a bit. And the other thing that I love, and I think which is a must with sort of fresh pasta, is that sprinkling of basil.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
I think just take one and see whether they have enough of salt. And then we put it onto this dish.
Great.
Let's check if they have enough of everything. Okay, I think that's a little more mayonnaise will ruin it.
Yeah, because it's got creamy texture, but you don't want it.
Salt
Wonderful.
and pepper. Okay. And just, you know, it's nice to serve just bowls of it, you know, without just putting it into a huge dish. So all we do is scoop a bit onto a nice bowl here. And
it's lovely.
Right.
Chicken is nice. That basil gives you that really fresh kind of taste in your mouth.
Yeah.
It really kind of opens up your palate.
Put a bit more cheese on top.
Yeah.
And some chopped parsley.
And you've got a beautiful dish ready to take to the table.
Yeah.
And this is a wonderful dish to have at lunch.
Yeah.
You know, it really is.
And that's it. It looks good. It's taken to the table. You can serve it cold.
Yeah.
You know, you can do it up to this stage, leave it in the fridge, and then the last moments, scoop it onto your plates and put some Parmesan cheese. And
wonderful.
Parsley. Looks good, tastes
Looks
good.
Great. Looks good, tastes good, exactly, which is what we want from this show. Right, well, we've come to the end of the show, sadly, and Kolu and I are going to take your leave and say goodbye. Kolu, thank you for these incredible dishes you've created. Really, really lovely stuff. Thank you.
And very simple, very easy. That's what the viewers want.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know this is what they tell Kolu every time they meet him. So thank you. For everyone at home, we'll be back again next week with another set of incredible recipes and another great show. So don't forget to tune in. Again, please check our website, www.homegourmet.lk. Lots of good stuff on there. And we're going to say goodbye, but you're going to take a look at the recipe, and we'll see you next week. Thank you. Thanks, Kolu.